What the coronavirus is teaching us about people as we go on. Number one, I'm going to start with the obvious that I think everyone has noticed by now. There's a vast majority of people out there that, even though they're in their 30s or even in their 40s or 50s, they're childish as the last couple of days. There has been this high school mentality on full display with a bunch of people. Like, where does that come from? Where does the need come from to basically profile yourself as someone that doesn't care, that isn't affected? There really should not be this many adults out there flexing the fact that they're not scared of corona. Newsflash, it's not about you, numbnuts. It's about the people who are potentially in danger, our elders. Number two, the need to be different is bigger than ever. I'm seeing people take on these crazy corona opinions and stances simply because the general population is moving towards, yes, this is actually something serious, something real, and it's happening. A lot of people just seem to be stuck in this mindset where it's like, whatever your opinion is, just make sure that it's the opposite from general opinion. And guys, let me be the first to say, I have a lot of opinions that go against the grain. I am the first person to encourage thinking outside of the box. That's all I talk about on this channel, you know. Don't do what everyone else does. When most people go left, you go right. I've been preaching that. But please, let there be some common sense. When every serious and semi-credible person is talking about how dangerous this is and how it's really happening, you might want to stop watching conspiracy videos for 1 minute just to see, like, holy fuck, this is actually happening. People are denying the facts simply because they don't want to run with the pack. They want to go against the grain, because that's all they've been doing for the past 4 years. So let me just make it very clear. If you're watching this video and you're still in corona denial, I got bad news for you. You're an idiot. And you need to understand that sometimes 99% of the population is actually going left because you really should go left. Number three, the foundation of our society is weak. It is unstable. All we need is a little bit of panic, is for toilet paper stock to run low, and watch people transform from sophisticated, educated individuals all the way back to primal animals, trying to get what they can, every man for himself. We are not as evolved as we would like to think. Number four, entitlement is through the roof. There's a lot of people right now who should be going in quarantine, yet they refuse to, because they have never been in a situation where their feelings and their emotions don't matter that much. At this point, it's about life or death. That's how serious it is. Maybe not for us young, healthy people, but it's not about us. It is about our elders to whom we might pass on the virus. I'm seeing a lot of young people in my direct environment who just don't know how to deal with it, because this is the first time they're understanding life's not fair. The universe is not fair. The cavalry isn't coming. Sometimes things happen outside of your control. And there they are with all these emotions and anxiety and depression and all these things they want to express. But no one cares. Just stop talking about how you feel and do as you're told. Stay inside, quarantine yourself, and don't make more people sick. It's a very simple task, but a very complicated one for people that have been brought up in this bubble where they've constantly asked them, how are you doing? How are you feeling? You think you'll manage? Let this be a wake-up call to remind you of the reality of life. And this is what I talk about all the time when I'm trying to explain to people why I don't drive scooters or motorcycles, right? I went to Bali for a month. You don't go to Bali without renting a motorcycle and cruising across the island. Well, unless you're me. I didn't, because it's statistically and inherently a terrible idea to get on a moving object with two wheels with no type of cushioning when someone hits you. Driving a motorcycle is always a bad idea. Don't believe me, just look at the stats, right? This has been a pet peeve of mine for years. And I always tell people, why would I put myself in danger to participate in traffic on this rocket when any idiot, you don't know what they're going through, they're drunk, they're high, they're just tired, they're just bad drivers, they might hit you and boom, you're dead. It doesn't matter how good you are at controlling your vehicle. It's about all those other numbnuts. That's my point. And usually what I find is that people who want to advocate things like driving motorcycles or taking extreme chances, they usually are people who have never been in a hospital for a long period of time. Now you guys know, me having had 2 cancers and a bunch of complications, I have spent literal months in the hospital. I know how much that sucks. I know there's nothing worse than being in the bed, not being able to eat, pee, or wash yourself. I know what that's like. There's a lot of people out there who don't know what that's like. And as a direct result of that, they seem to think that they're invincible. There is this notion in healthy people's mind that, well, I understand it can happen, it just won't happen to me. It's the same with the coronavirus. For some reason, a lot of people still seem to think that this is something that's affecting the world, but not them. Because everyone seems to think that they're different now, they're special, they're unique, they have a divine purpose, a path, somewhere to go in life. But really, you don't! You have been lied to. You're not special. I'm sorry, I'm not special either. I'm no different than you watching this right now. But I do understand that anything that can happen to you can happen to me, and vice versa. Number 5, I think, the government is not always your enemy. In the last 5 years, the paradigm has entirely shifted from us blindly following the media to now people no longer believing anything that appears in the media anymore. Anything extreme is bad, guys. You need balance. So I'll tell you something that happened in Belgium this last Friday, which is 2 days ago. The Belgian government announced that starting at midnight on Friday, all restaurants and bars would be closed. It's not a good idea to put a bunch of strangers in the same room and have them all breathe on each other and shake hands. Makes sense, right? So what did we see? A lot of people thought it would be a brilliant idea to go out with a bang, have one last epic Friday night party, because the government is trying to control us. The government is trying to shut us down. Fuck the government. What are you doing? What are you doing? The virus doesn't care about hours or rules or regulations. Do you think the virus is like, oh, it's Friday, so I'm just gonna chill. I'm not gonna start infecting people until Saturday morning? Like, common sense, people, please. Basic common sense. And then finally, number 6, and this might be the most important lesson that we have learned. The same selfish ass people who are hoarding all the toilet paper, the soap, the hand sanitizer. You know those people that everyone hates right now? The ones who are like literally fighting other people in the supermarket just so they can be good, not caring or thinking about anyone else, right? Those are the same people whose opinion you value. Those are the same people that you care about not liking your picture on Instagram. My point being is, the masks are starting to fall. People are showing themselves for who they truly are. Take a good look. Next time you find yourself stressing about someone calling you ugly or critiquing your fashion sense or calling you a loser in life, remember, these are the same people doing that dumb shit, hoarding toilet paper, being assholes, and being selfish as hell. Their opinion doesn't matter. Alright guys, that's the video. 6 things we have learned about people because of the coronavirus. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, share this video, man. Let's grow this channel and get the word out there. I'll be back real soon with more content. It's your boy Wounded Viking. Check it out.
Life left me broken, love left me broken, you left me broken, but I'm still hoping. They cut me open, they left me broken. I lost my smile. How am I coping? So I'm